Good morning. Good morning. I am once again house sitting at my brother's place. And I just woke up, and this is going to be a nice, easy, quick Hug Nation Live. Just enough time to share a little gratitude, set our sights, and head out in the day. So if you missed this live, please share in the archive what you are feeling grateful for. I'm grateful for some nice cuddle time with my beloved yesterday. I had a really nice conversation about communication and about kind of really showing a lot of gratitude for our communication and the just how different we are in our availability to communicate and our vocabulary and our sophistication in terms of the our self-awareness and comparing that to who we were when we were young adults and how much wisdom we've acquired. And so and just noticing that even with all of the practice and all the time, there's still constantly times when we get dysregulated and then we react from these really wounded places. And so even with it's really hard, and there's a lot of people who really struggle. So give yourself a break. So I'm grateful for patience, grateful for a understanding and patient partner, grateful for a introduction to partnership unlike one that I'd never really witnessed before. I think that most of the relationships that I was witness to were wonderful, but not things that I was interested in. And so it's really miraculous. I'm very grateful that I'm in a partnership at the in the degree that I am. I'm grateful for another night hanging out with my nephew, and I'm grateful for Sean and Buster. Sean is a active participant in the gratitude circles that I have done for years, and Buster's his dog. And during COVID, Sean in his van was just traveling around the country and the world and visiting people in our little community. So even though we were all isolated physically, Sean was like this physical connector. It was really magical. And so Sean's relationship to his dog is significant. Last night was a service for Buster, and people shared that, man, he had a great dog life. So many dogs live most of their lives indoors, and so much of Buster's life was on trails and on adventures and on beaches, and just really just the 1%, top 1% of dog lives you could have. And their relationship was really beautiful, and it was such an honor to witness it and for them to share this love and such a beautiful love with us. And there's a lot of love for them and that dog. And I cried a lot yesterday. So I'm so grateful for Sean and Buster. Good morning, Juan. We're going to do a nice short one today, I think. I woke up about 3 minutes before 9 o'clock. And I rapidly heated some water to have some Lucid coffee. I'm grateful that there's air conditioner in this house. It's very comfortable here now. Haneen says, hello. I am full of gratitude and love from those men who spit some beautiful lyrics and belt some beautiful notes. What a magical evening of connection. Yum. Glad you had a fun time. Juan is grateful that my packing is coming together. I'm getting better at this. I ate Pink Taco. Here I come. Such a good name. I can't wait to see pictures from everybody. I'm grateful for a chance to do a talk yesterday with Urban Playa, which is a Barcelona-based Burning Man gathering that happens during the burn. And Jamie is one of the organizers. She asked if we could do a Zoom Q&A about principles, and so I really had fun with that. Good morning, Terry. And as you can see on screen, I'm grateful that the Heart Centered Men's Gathering is coming up. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that's surprising, Terry. You did it. You surprised me already. Well, despite feeling tired and achy, I'm very grateful for this body. And I'm grateful that it seems to continually go over and above. You know, I ate probably half of a big watermelon last night, and my stomach hurt most of the night. But I made it through the night. My digestive system did not panic. It trudged through and it overcame, so I'm grateful. Pinky says, I'm grateful I get to go into the grocery store and see you. I'm guessing that's a Splat Die comment. I'm stoked if I'm still on a Splat Die box. I don't quite look the part anymore. But one of my most fun pseudo accomplishments for sure. Please, Terry, send pictures. Yeah, I can't wait to see pictures of whatever people think is interesting and exciting at the burn. Well, I was just looking at some old posts from Gracie as I was going through some old things, some Facebook memories. There was some comments that she sent me or in my stream just yesterday. It kind of hit my heart. Well, as I said, this is going to be a nice short one today, so we're going to just remember that we have so much to be grateful for, even if we're in some struggles or obstacles, that it is a real blessing to be in a body and conscious and having the opportunity to try to figure out how to be ourselves. It's a gift. So let's try to be grateful for all the little things, the cups of coffee, the shoes that fit well, the soft blankets, the hugs, the cool breezes, the bird songs, all the little details. Let's try to just notice them and appreciate them. And let's try to be the kind of person today that slows down and pays attention and is patient and is kind and looks for the ways that they can gift, looks for the ways that you can notice cracks and fill them. Notice ways that your talents, your resources can alleviate the burden and suffering of others. High Noon says, gratitude for spaces like the venue I went to last night. It felt like we're at your buddy's place, relaxing and even in a neighborhood. Terry says, I'm very grateful for my life and for the family that I'm going to the dust to create Rebel Camp. Camp, here I come. Wherever you are, give yourself a big old squeeze. Give yourself an acknowledgement of appreciation for your body, for being in this moment, for the connection of our lives, for the millions and millions of open-hearted people out there that you've never met and might just need a little permission slip from you to be more connected. So let's feel connected to one another and the world as we take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of us here, thanks for being here. I love you. Enjoy your day. So grateful.